Matthew 5:16, right?
Matthew chapter 5, verse 16.
Bring it out.
Let your light so shine before men.
What that mean to you?
That means let others see who
So
you
you
are.
doing what? So you doing what?
See you carrying out the commandments.
Keeping the commandments, right?
Right.
Can they see you keeping the commandments right now?
No.
No. Why is that?
Why is that?
Because you're not keeping the commandments right now.
Bring it out.
Because he did give us free will
That was-
to make decisions.
No.
Yes.
He didn't give you free will.
We've always
Right.
had free will.
He didn't give you free will, brother. You still saying Christian things. That's Christianity in your mind.
Am I-
That's this white man in your brain. You need to kick him out of
So
there.
we don't have free will.
No, you got to. Hey, Ecclesiastes 12. Ecclesiastes 12. You don't have free will. God gave us commandments.
That's right.
Got it? Ecclesiastes 12. This is it.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Read.
Fear God and keep his commandments.
Yeah, it doesn't say do whatever you want to do.
And keep his commandments.
Read.
For this is the whole duty of man.
No, I get to make my own choice. Read it. Read that part again.
For this is the whole duty of man.
Brother, we're out here to help you. Now we're going to point out some things. I understand you're getting rattled right now, but this is help. This is medicine. Medicine don't taste good when it goes down. Now right now you're out of order. You don't have your fringes on. You coming up with excuses. You even said on the Sabbath day I went to the post office. What does Sabbath mean? Sabbath means separate, right? We keep it separate, right? We keep it holy. Holy means separate, right? All right, let's Deuteronomy 6:25. Give me that. Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 25.
But what does
What you're letting shine from Matthew 5:16
Okay.
is your righteousness.
But that's
you're
based
showing
on-
how you're righteous in front of all men,
All
so they
this
may know your good works.
is based on what this civilization is built on
No,
right now.
this is based off
so
the Bible.
So this civilization
Read.
called the United States
Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 25.
Read.
And it shall be our righteousness if we observe to do all these commandments.
No, I don't need the fringes though.
To do all these commandments.
Leviticus 21:5. Leviticus 21:5. We can't play with our brother. He say he knows he's Israel. He knows he's Israel for 5 years. Dawid, right? Yeah, it means David, right?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Read.
Leviticus chapter 21, verse 5. They shall not make boldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
Why you got a chin strap?
I got chin strap.
Yeah, you shaved off the corner of your beard.
I did. I cut off my beard.
Read it again.
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
Now, is that a commandment, Dawid? So it's not just the fringes. The brothers were dealing with you with fringes. But Matthew said, which is New Testament, if you'll follow Christ, right? He said, let your light shine,
Right.
so that it may see your righteousness. Righteousness is keeping the commandments of God. So they're going to see your righteousness, which is see you keeping the commandments of God.
So your outward so your outward appearance is what keeps you righteous, according to what you're saying.
No, your outward appearance helps your brother.
Really?
But you should be keeping all the commandments of God, not just the ones we can see. You understand that? I can't tell you went home and ate shrimp last night. That's between you and God. But I can tell you ain't got your fringes on. I can tell you shaved your beard. You marred it on purpose. You didn't even deny that. You understand that? Romans chapter 7. Romans chapter 7. Let's get what good is. We're going to show Dawid what good is. This is what happens when you don't congregate. All right, read.
Romans chapter 7, verse 12. Wherefore the law is holy, and the commandment holy, and just, and good.
There's nothing wrong with putting your fringes on. There's nothing wrong with not marring your beard. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with any of the commandments. They will make us better people to give an example to our people. That's why we went to Matthew 5:16. Now, if you were in the congregation, somebody would have pointed it out to you already. You understand that, Dawid? So, Sirach 19:29. Sirach 19:29. We're out here to help our people, give them the medicine. Because in your own mind, you think you're doing right, but you're not. Our brothers are being patient with our brother, but sometimes you gotta rattle them back up. Read.
Sirach chapter 19, verse 20.
29.
29.
Right.
Sirach chapter 19, verse 29. A man may be known by his look.
That's a law keeper too. So if I see a cop, how did I know it was a cop?
Bring it out.
How did I know he was a cop?
He looked like a cop.
He looked like a cop. Why? Because of what he's wearing.
Right.
But if he's not wearing what a cop wears, then why I say, hey, that's a cop?
Right.
Exactly. So can I look at you and say you're an Israelite?
No.
Read. Read it again.
A man may be known by his look.
God said that, not us. God said that because he gave his children laws. Said my children got a uniform. It's got to have fringes on, and they came out their beards.
But the law was given because that we was weak,
What are you saying, bro?
and because
What-
because it says that was milk. Paul said it was milk, and that we needed meat. Once we
Okay.
got older.
So you're saying you don't need the milk?
I'm just saying.
You don't need
After
the
a
milk.
certain point, you should be able to live the law in your heart. And
Then why you ain't got them on? If you can live it in your live the laws in your heart, where are your fringes? Why is your beard marred?
Bring it out.
What else are you doing that we don't know about? We're just pointing out the things that we can see.
Exactly, 'cause
That's
you-
how a man may be known by his looks. Read.
A man may be known by his look. When they have understanding.
As what?
Have understanding.
As what?
Have understanding
Read.
by his countenance.
By his countenance, read.
When thou meetest him.
We met you with no fringes on, bro. We met you with a marked beard.
Okay.
A man may be known by his looks. I can tell a hoe because she dressed like a hoe. I can
Right.
tell a cop because he dressed like a cop. I can tell an African American because he don't dress like an Israelite.
That's right.
But you can tell a good cop and a bad cop from looking at them.
Bro, you going all over the place.
No.
What's the reason for not keeping the laws?
What's my reason for not keeping?
Yeah, for
the law?
not keeping the law. Why'd you mar your beard? Why'd you mar your beard?
Why?
Yeah, why?
I didn't want to wear it anymore.
Hebrews 10
Not a full beard.
and verse 26.
Bring it out.
Hebrews 10 and 26. Now, let's start with 25. Read.
Hebrews chapter 10, verse 25.
Read.
Not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together.
We're supposed to assemble together on the Sabbath. We always assemble together. Our congregation, we assemble all kinds of times. We're always around each other. Right. So we always nitpicking each other. That's only going to make us better. That's what we're doing. Read.
Right. Of ourselves together, as the manner of some is.
Some of us are willful. Some of us won't do the laws of God. Some of us use our own thoughts and think we got our own will, even though God said otherwise. Right. Some of us will not step foot into a congregation and still will step foot of your brother and say, I ain't got to do that. You admitted that you were self-willed. I didn't feel like having my beard no more. That's self-will. Read.
No, I didn't cut my beard.
But exhorting one another.
That's what we're doing right now. We're exhorting you, brother. What are we exhorting you to? Righteousness.
No,
we're
that's right.
teaching you the laws of
That's
God.
not exhorting. That's judging. You're judging.
We're teaching you.
Yeah,
So I can't judge? I can't judge?
I understand.
I can't judge?
Israel set to judge the world. I understand.
I can't
Israel
judge?
set to judge the world.
Okay, I can
understand
judge
that.
then. So you understand I can
I understand
judge.
we can judge each other.
So
yes, you're
so
right.
you understand I can judge.
I understand you can judge.
I can judge,
You
right?
can judge
So if I see my brother out of order, I can say to my brother, brother, you're out of order. You ain't right now. We're here to help. So we're going to exhort you to righteousness by pointing out your flaws currently that we can see. You understand that? That's exhorting. Read.
And so much more. So much the more as ye see the day approaching.
As you see the day approaching, what day is that?
the day of the coming of the Most High.
Uh-huh. And what's it going to look like?
It's going to look like something we never seen before.
Something we've never seen before, but there was one city on earth that saw it.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Okay. So it's happened.
This
It
happened.
just didn't happen to the whole world.
Correct.
All right, so we know what it sounds like, but we don't really know what it looked like. But do we really want to be on the other side of that fire?
But the thing about that is, and see, this is why I hear people, so you can't use Sodom and Gomorrah because that wasn't when the fringes were established or the rest of the laws and commandments were established. So they weren't established at that time. So you can't use Sodom and Gomorrah.
What are you talking about? The judgment of the fire that's coming? I can't use judgment. I can't use Sodom and Gomorrah to say
You can use
that there's a fire coming.
You can say the judgment of the Most High. Yes, that was the judgment of the Most High on Sodom and Gomorrah. That's correct.
So what's the judgment for wicked as America?
Same thing.
It is. It'll be the same thing.
You
It's not just
literally,
America. It's not just America.
you literally just said I couldn't use it, but I can use it. That's what you just
well,
did.
what I'm saying, because you,
Man, keep reading Hebrews 10:25. Read it from the top again. The brother ain't listen. He come out here to talk your own doctrine, which is this white man right here. We're trying to teach you Christ.
No, that's not my doctrine
Read.
at all.
Hebrews chapter 10, verse 25.
I can't tell. You look like African American to me.
Not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, as the manner of some is.
Who you congregate with again?
Who I congregate with?
Yeah, who in 5 years, who have you congregated with?
I haven't congregated anyone.
Read.
As the manner of some is,
His brother, Dawid.
but exhorting one another, and so much the more, as ye see that day approaching.
Keep reading.
For if we sin willfully,
I don't like my beard. I'm going to cut it off. Read.
after that we have received the knowledge of the truth, there
So
remaineth.
the truth is that you're an Israelite. The truth is that you knew you were supposed to have fringes on. The truth is that you knew you wasn't supposed to mar your beard, and you did it anyway.
The truth is, I'm an Israelite, whether I have on this clothes or just.
No. You can't have it both ways.
It doesn't matter.
You can't have it both ways. You have to be held accountable.
Really?
You have to be held. There's a law. What scripture tells me the law was done away with?
I never said this law was done away.
Then why you ain't got your fringes on?
Yep. Bring it out.
When was the fringes law done away with?
It was not done away.
Okay, and why you ain't got them on? That's all it is. Either you do or you do not. That's not will. That's not my own will. Either I do it and I'm righteous, or I don't do it and I'm a sinner. The wages of sin is death. That's it.
Right.
That's not my own will.
I said life and death before.
Read it again.
For if we sin willfully, after that we have received the knowledge of the truth, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sins.
You're trying to put Christ back up on the cross. He's not getting back up on the cross for you. You're being willful. And then you're trying to convince us that you're not being willful. You're trying to convince us that you have your own will. But Romans 6:23 says the wages of sin is death. Do we know what sin? Hey, hold that. Get what sin is.
Bring it out.
Why don't we just get what sin is? Because maybe the brother just don't know. Maybe he just don't know. You got it? Huh? Yeah. Right after that. Read.
1 John 3 verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin, transgressive also the law.
So the law says put fringes on. The law says don't mar your beard. The law says a lot of things. And then says honor the Sabbath day. And you chose to go to the post office. You had 6 other days to go to the post office, but you chose the Sabbath day to do that. Read.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
When you break the law, then you're in transgression. That makes you in sin. Now go to what the also called. Read.
John 7 verse 24. Judge not according to the appearance, but judge righteous judgment.
So all the judgments that I called out, that I pointed out, where can I find those in the Bible?
Bring it out.
Are those laws in the Bible, and were they done away with? Because I won't call them out if they were done away with. So which one of the laws that you wrote was done away with?
None.
Okay, so I judged righteous judgments, right? I saw a brother without his fringes. I said, brother, where's your fringes? He came up with some excuses, and when that wasn't good enough for me, so I was like, no, bro, you're supposed to have your fringes on. There's no exception. Bro, why'd you mar your beard? Because I felt like it. I have my own will. No, that's not what the scripture says. It says don't mar your beard. It says do not do that. Yet you did it anyway. And then you chose to, you had your own will, so you chose to break the Sabbath day and go do your own business. You did your own pleasure on the Sabbath day. You understand? So all the judgments, all the things I pointed out were actually laws in the Bible. So, you get it, bro?
So you're telling me everything you do is by commandment, correct?
Yes.
Okay. You're sure?
Well, you talking about what we're doing right now? Is that what you're asking?
No, I know.
Because we're following commandment, Luke 14:23. We're following commandment right now.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
We're following the commandment right now. Because yes, everything we're doing right now is by commandment. Read.
Luke chapter 14 verse 23. And the Lord said unto the servant, go out into the highways and hedges and compel them to come in.
So the Most High told us to go out to the hedges and highways and tell them, which is our brothers, who we thought didn't know they were Israel, and compel them, which means command them, to come in. Because you're the children of God.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are how men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.